So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Speed Force Races here tonight. We are here for GP4. We do apologise for the breakup. Unfortunately, Tim had problems with his system. Nothing he could do about that. But we are in for a very good race today, and I'm sure everyone here in SFR and our audience is really looking forward to see what we can do tonight. We have got a few surprises in store in this race tonight. We got Podge pole, racing Podge pole. We got car in second. We had two guys starting on the medium tyres, which is Dan and Pro Oliver, and we also got the bottom 10 who's got to do their own strategy here today as well. We're just going to wait for Tinsy to join us in this party, and then we'll be getting. Well, I think he'll get underway before Tim gets here. We don't know, but other than that, we're in for a great day here of racing. Remember, Snellweg and Sonic Hawk are both tied on 99 points, and Sonic Hawk has had a quali ban here today, so that means he'll start right down the order. But don't forget as well, Shadowlands, he had a torrid day in qualifying. He's looking forward to see how that's going to come at the end of that. And also the bottom 10 as well. They're such an unpredictable force. We have to see what tyres they are going to go on. It's going to be an unbelievable day of racing, and we cannot wait to get going. Tim's just loading into the party screen right now, and hopefully he can. We'll hear his beautiful commentary voice coming as we're about to get underway very shortly. Drivers are running out now, and we're going to see how it all plans out in the next 39 or so laps here in Canada. High-speed circuit, of course, full of chicanes, and a penalty city track as well, and a load of good overtake opportunities as well. DRS and ERS will be a thing as well. Looking forward to see how that will plan out during this whole days of racing. Tim, can you hear us?
Yeah, and I'll tell you right now, I've got so many expletives in the bank that we're going to have to write a new dictionary. But for the sake of the league, I'm going to wait until after the race. But nonetheless, we are back and ready to go.
You know what, Tim? It's good to have you back in the comms booth, mate.
I had a little bit of a scare there, technical equipment and all that. A little bit stressed, so this race is going to be a good one. See that's the thing. I figured it out. Every time that there is a technical issue, we have a good race. So it's just a build-up. It's just to tease us. So we got this.
I can't wait to see how it all plans out. We're just waiting for Liverpool FC Pro to load into the game, which he has now. Fantastic. We're going to see how this next races will turn out as well. And also, Tim, the tyre wear issue that they had in qualifying, that goes out the window. Everyone will start on juicy fresh tyres at the start of the race, which makes things even more exciting.
Now that is actually unfortunate for the few that was able to try the reverse strategy, but at least they get brand new fresh set of tires. So we'll see how that works out for them. It's going to change a lot of driver strategy, as we said, but you know, sometimes it's just what we have to deal with. And, you know, when we have a restart, to ensure that we have a fair race, we have to have the top 10 drivers start on softs, just so that, you know, there's no
Well, apart from Dan and Paroli, because they were entered qualifying on the mediums.
I actually thought that I thought that the top 10 was required to start on softs.
I think it's required for the drivers that started, who have their fastest tyre. Who set the fastest time on that tyre. I think it's medians, but if they aren't going to source, fair place. Fair enough. We're going to see how it all plans out. Everyone just doing their strategy until the owner, Warrior 101. Can you tell me your PSN and then we can get you in? Alright, Bossy Gaming. Okay. So Bossy Gaming needs an invite. I hope I can remember his PSN. Well, hopefully I can remember his PSN. Bossy Gaming 76. I don't know which one it is. God's sake! I don't know which one it is.
I will try to help you out here, Oliver.
Please do.
If he... Bossy Gaming, if you could actually put into chat what your PSN is. Like
oh, yeah, he just puts it in. Thank you. Right,
okay,
let's get him in.
What is it, Oliver?
It's in the chat. Bossy Gaming 123, and the B and the G
1, 2.
are capitals.
Okay, I found him now.
Decent, thanks,
We'll
mate.
Send him an invite. Get him back in.
Decent.
Don't worry, it's just the formation lap, so you're not missing a lot right now.
Oh no, of course not. Of course not. So here's the tyres.
That is assuming we get past the formation lap this time.
Oh, Tim, look who's done the hard tyre strategy. Look who's done a Psychomich. It's Liverpool FC Pro. He's done the Psychomich. We finally got one.
You are excited, my friend.
We finally got a Psychomich. Oh dear. So Tim is just getting Bossy Gaming back into the lobby. Hopefully, and fans out. SFR Pod Racing does start on pole. Don't forget, after his magnificent lap that he beat Cara to the line with. So hopefully that will turn out well in his favour.
Yeah, there is a racing point that actually seemed to jump him on the formation lap, but no worries there. That racing point will still retain its starting spot. Podge Racing will retain his starting spot. So there we see the drivers finally finding their place on the grid. Hopefully they can get off the grid this time. We'll have to
Oliver's missing. Oh goodness, Pro Oliver is missing. Oh dear.
Oh no.
Oh dear. That's a bit awkward.
Anyway, here we go. You hear those engines revving. You hear those itchy pedal feet. The drivers watching the lights. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red lights in the air. No red lights. We are green for the Speed Force Racing GP4 Series in Canada. Podge Racing leads them down to turn number 1. And oh, you got almost 4 wide for second place there for just a moment. Some contact as the Haas spins. The Haas of Soxy 9 is already spun. Williams in the AlphaTauri battling it out. It's Energy Dan all the way up to third. Now in second place, battling with VXI. And VXI trying to find a room just behind him to follow him through now.
So unfortunately couldn't get Pro Oliver in because we just knew, so hopefully we can get Pro Oliver. But Energy Dan, good start from him, up into 4th place already. So let's see how that will plan out in his favour. Gaming Figs right behind VXI right now. He's 3 tenths behind him. Hopefully this is the Gaming Figs we know. He's gonna have a quiet, knowing him, he's gonna have a quiet race, but knowing him, he is gonna be on the ballpark. And as Dan goes a little bit wide, as VXI now trying to push Dan towards Cara. Good start for Energy Dan, Tim, on those meters. That's going to really help him out.
A good start indeed. And we'll see if he is able to turn this into another podium. He got his first podium of the season last week in Baku. If he could go 2 for 2, that's going to help him in the points. He's 4th in the points at the moment, so he really needs a good day. So
right now, VXI giving Energy Dan an almighty push. Trying to make his soft tire strategy work. Right now, Dan's in the ballpark here with his medium tires, so hopefully that will actually turn out his favour. As VXI having another cheeky look at Dan, but Dan now is holding his ground.
On board with VXI now. So he's trying to give chase to Energy Dan. Trying to use that slipstream as much as he can. He's going to have a good shot at him going into the hairpin, but let's see if he can.
We got to change for the lead.
Dan got a better lead.
We got to change for the lead. Look at Podge and Smoke go.
The Smoke in first, Podge in second now. Smoke, a driver who just joined us a few weeks ago and has already had a podium and now leading this race in Canada.
Oh, and
Podge hit the wall.
Is any damage on that front wing on the Ferrari? No front wing damage.
There is the right side end plate.
Is it? Oh, it is. Wow. But the camera caught me off. As Sonical gets past Simo. And Simo, where is that? What's happened to Simo? Oh, she spun! Simo has spun it on the exit of the Wall of Champions chicane as Liverpool FC Pro, and that's his hard start strategy ruined. He's in the pits for a new front wing.
So now taking a look at the bear, he is trying to chase down our past champion of Snellweg. 4/10 of a second separating these two drivers now. Underneath the Rolex bridge there. Through this little chicane. And Snellweg gets such a better exit. He launches out of there. And
look at Dan.
Making a move.
Dan down the inside and Podge down the inside he goes. Look at VXI trying to sneak round the inside. Podge is literally going backwards rather than going forwards. And look at this. Podge has lost more positions because of the front wing. As Smoke leads by 3.6 seconds. As VXI and Dan are having a little squabble for third. And Podge comes in for a new front wing. But Smoke is absolutely flying.
3.4 seconds, and now there goes VXI on the outside of Energy Dan. Is he going to be able to complete
the
contact? VXI just behind Energy Dan now. He has to concede the position. Energy Dan pulls away in third, but is there any wing damage on either of those cars?
Not as far as I can see, but you can tell VXI is getting a little bit punchy. He knows he's on those fresher tyres. He wants to make this strategy work, and Dan is not going to... Oh, and Sonic Gold gets his penalty for fixing his track limits. That's the first one of the day, Tim.
The first of probably many for these drivers. It is Canada after all. VXI trying to take another shot at Dan now for the third place position. Will he be able to make a move on him in the hairpin? He tried the outside into turn number 1. He tries the outside around the hairpin, but is he going to do a crossover? Yes, he does. He tries anyway. Cannot get the exit. Energy Dan shuts the door on him. Energy Dan will stay in third for now.
But the DRS now comes in for VXI. Now he's going to get the slipstream from Dan. Let's see if the move pays out, goes down to the outside. Almost got it done, but Dan defends it well.
Dan made that chicane a perfectly straight line, while VXI had to take a little bit of a roundabout way around it, and that is what really cost him the time there. And one thing I'm surprised to see is VXI is on the soft tires. Dan is on the mediums, and he's
safety car. Atakaloga's out on the exit of the final chicane. That is, there is his car right there, stranded in the middle of the track. That's as well, his race ruined, and now that'll give the soft tire runners a bit of a breathing space, especially Smoke, because now he can coming. Will he come in, Tim, to get rid of the soft tires? I think he should. They're 5 laps old.
I don't know that. That is a tricky situation. He's got a big enough gap to where maybe he could gamble for it. And if he's going to, he needs to do it now while he still has that gap, and he could retain the lead. But the question is, what tires do you go on from there? Hards aren't going to last the end of the race. So the logical answer
Here he
is you
comes.
go on the mediums, but then are you going soft, medium, mediums, or are you going soft, medium, softs? So we'll see what he does this time.
Well, we know that the tire's going to be different to the softs, so let's see what tire Smoke goes on here. What tires he going on? It's mediums. He's going on mediums.
And it looks like he's going to be able to retain the lead, at least off of pit road, but Energy Dan stays out to inherit the lead, so that means that Smoke will be in third, fourth, maybe fifth.
Smoke comes out in third? Yeah, it comes out third. Good stop there for Smoke there.
Just ahead of Shadowlancer.
Snellweg comes out. All of them are on medium tires. None of them's opted for the softs. Very interesting. Look at that big bright yellow streak, Tim. None of them went for different tires. All of them went mediums.
Every single one of them. That just goes to show that these soft tires, or the former soft tires, will wear out pretty quickly around Canada. The lap window is about 9 laps at its max, but the undercut is so strong around here that it was a smart decision to pull into the pits. I was thinking that maybe you could stay out on those soft tires, but one thing that I think Smoke anticipated, and he anticipated this accurately, is that everyone else behind him coming in. So
Look
Energy
who's
Dan
in
gets loaded in.
fifth.
They started on mediums.
Look who's in
Need for
fifth.
Speed.
Hello, fifth
In
place, Need for Speed.
In his first race back, too.
He has got wing damage, though. That will hamper him slightly. Well, I don't know how big the damage is, though, but he has got wing damage.
I'm surprised he didn't pit to get that fixed while under the safety car.
And also, as well, just Loading run up in second as well, to just Loading having a very good race as well.
Yeah, he started on the medium tires. Of course, you can see that Energy Dan Gizlodian and Shadow Lancer, Need for Speed, and Sonicock, they all started on the medium tires. So
oh, no! What happened there? So, did Gaming hit the back of Need for Speed? No, I don't see any damage. Not Gaming Fiends' car, not Need for Speed's car. No wing damage on the both of them. There must have been like a pixelated bit of contact, and it must have prevented that 5-second penalty for the both of them. That might get appealed by the stewards, but we don't know as such yet.
Regardless, we still have to ride around under this safety car until everyone finds their place in the line of cars. And until the safety car decides to pull in, sometimes it has a mind of its own.
Yeah, you could say so. It's down to the drivers really how they pursue this, how they control with the safety car. And yeah, it's gonna be. Let's see how they behave.
It's powered through programming and artificial intelligence. So it's almost like the robots are taking over.
Let's not comment on that. But let's keep a close eye on Smoke here, because he's in the driver's seat now for a real good result here today.
Yeah, and he's got slightly fresher medium tires than those two drivers in front of him. I expect him to be able to really motor his way by these two guys. Maybe not so much because of the tire wear, but just because he seems so fast today. Once he got by Podge, he got out to a 3.4 second lead. And it was almost like that. We looked away, then we looked back, and he is leading by a significant margin. But Energy Dan will be the control car here, and he gets a good start, but Gizlodian staying very close to him. Smoke trying to stay close to Gizlodian out of the final chicane past the wall of champions.
Look at Smoke!
Now lap 8. Smoke looking on the inside, not able to do anything with it. He's going to have to follow Gizlodian through this set of corners, but can he get a better exit on him to go on the inside? He tried it. Gizlodian shut the door on him, but he goes on the outside anyway. They're side by side, battling it out in
oh, what a move!
3, and Smoke makes the move.
What a move from Smoke there. Look at Shadow Lancer sneaking in as well. What's happened to Gizlodian? He's going very slowly. He's got no wing damage, but I think he's struggling for grip at the moment because of cold tires, probably. But look at Shadow Lancer, Tim. He was all the way down in 16th or 17th place, and he's into 3rd. This is a good start for Shadow Lancer right now. Vixai and Sonic batting it out right now. Got hammer of tongs. And look at this. Vixai down the inside of Sonic now. This is Vixai taking on our points leader right now. There's Need for Speed in 5th place, just trying to get round the circuit. Still side by side between the two of them. Need for Speed hit the wall in front of them. Big Side gets past Sonic Hawk. Now Big Side now side by side with Need for Speed. This is really good racing. Needs to have really close to tail. Safety car. Safety car's out. Liverpool SC Pro has probably hit the wall, and it has no front wing on that. No, McLaren does have a front wing. We have a safety car. We have a safety car.
And Need for Speed has pitted to get that front wing changed. So the track position for him, unfortunately, did not last all that long. However, we'll see what tires he goes on. Looks like he's got to serve a time penalty as well. Better to serve it in the pits, though, instead of have it added on to your time at the end. So there he goes. He puts on a new, fresh set of medium tires and changing the front wing as well.
Podge did the same thing as well. He's gone to soft tires. The Bear's gone hard tires, so that's very interesting.
I guess he feels like maybe he can make it to the end of this race, and honestly, that is a possibility. It's lap 9 by the time we go back green. It'll probably be about lap 11 or 12. So the Bear making it 25 laps or so on those hard tires really does seem feasible. That might help him out.
And Liverpool SC Pro just gets in front of the Bear exiting the pit, so Liverpool SC Pro gets the Bear on the exit. So right now, Liverpool SC Pro in 15th, Bear in 16th, and he's gone on the hard tires. The Bear is going to try to get to the end of this race. So right now, ballpark is with this man right here, Tim. In that bright orange McLaren is Smoke. This has been in his ballpark right now, but the bad news is, you know, Tim, the AlphaTauris are first and third. They'll be making some mind games with Smoke right now.
I'm sure they will, and you know that Dan and Shadowlancer are talking to each other, trying to figure out, okay, how does one of us get this jump? How does one of us
I thought Smoke lost it there, jeez.
He might have just a little bit.
So if you have energy down right now, Tim, and with Smoke stuck in the middle, like playing pig in the middle with your teammate, what would you be saying to him? Or what Dad be saying to you? If you say
just
so.
make the car go fast. Hit the accelerator and don't look back.
So Simo and Need for Speed has made contact. Let's have a look at Simo's car. No front wing damage. Need for Speed. Has he got damage on his front wing? He does indeed. He's made contact with Simo. Not a good day for the house driver.
In the safety car, this is just a crazy race. Like, you know, Oliver, it's nighttime where you are. It's still daytime over here in the United States, but for you, it's the nighttime. Is it a full moon over there?
I'm looking outside now. I think it's covered. I think we're covered by clouds, so I don't know. Why?
Well, we will assume it's a full moon because there's this thing at local short tracks over here around my area that if there's a full moon, it seems like something crazy is going to happen, and everyone always points it out. So I'm just carrying that knowledge over. I don't believe in that, by the way.
I think the craziest thing's going to happen. I think the crazy thing is that Smoke is really punching for his first ever win here in SFR. I really think so.
And that is looking more and more like a possibility. Of course, he really didn't have a lot of time to show what he was made of after that last restart, but he might have it this time. The safety car is in, and look at Dan. He's really just trying to catch him.
He's punched it.
But then there he goes.
Lewis has made contact with the bear. But unfortunate for him. And here we go. Lap number 11. Let's see how it goes.
Oh my goodness, and there's some carnage, Is that Gizlodian or Snellweg that hit the wall out of the
It's Gizlodian. It's Gizlodian. And VXI's gone wide. What happened to VXI? He was doing so well. What's happened to him? He was going very slow. He's all over the show. Sonic Core gets... Oh, Sonic Core! 5-second penalty for annoying yellows. Wow.
And Podge Racing, he sent it underneath the gaming things, and someone has front wing damage. Is it Podge Racing again, though? No, it's not. But someone in front of him does.
So right now, let's have a look. He's battling with Stock C9. See how this all plans out.
I think it's Bossy Gaming. Bossy Gaming lost the right side end plate on that Williams, so that car is going to be going slow. Podge Racing and Stock C9 coming up on him very, very quickly, and there goes Stoxy 9 trying to go around Bossy Gaming, doing the crossover move, makes it look easy, a little bit of contact, Stoxy 9 slides, Bossy Gaming defends, and down the straightaway, Stoxy 9 has to chase Bossy Gaming once again. It should be an easy pass, but Bossy Gaming got a better exit out of that corner. Let's see if Stoxy 9 can get around him going into turn 1, and Podge Racing had to take evasive action through the final chicane. Very lucky to not get a time penalty there.
And look at Smote here, only on those fresher tyres. He's already caught the back of Dan for the lead.
So Energy Dan versus Smoke as they go into the second sector of this racetrack. It's not a big gap between the two, only about 5 laps difference on those tires, but sometimes that can make a big difference.
Oh, Tim, we got Saxon going in the back there. We got Kara going on behind. Look at this. Snell is going past Kara. Side by side. They go good into the chicane. And oh my word! Contact with Sonic Hawk and Kara spins round.
So the wing is gone. Podge Racing definitely going to have to pit here.
Oh my! He was spinning in the pit.
Smoke inherits the lead. Sonic Hawk has wing damage as well, so both Ferraris are going to have to think about pitting. Podge Racing.
Oh.
He has no front wing.
The Bear just got past Simo, going into 8th place. So right now the Bear goes into 8th place.
Simo in 9th place goes through the grass a little bit there. That's going to allow Liverpool FC Pro to try to make a move around her. Not able to do it though. He gets a little bit loose in his car. So now Simo and Liverpool FC Pro battling it out. And who was that just went on the inside of Liverpool? Lewis in the Alfa Romeo just coming out of nowhere, sitting on the inside, got around him. Liverpool had to take evasive action, go off the track.
And look at this, and you see Dan going down the inside of Liverpool FC Pro. So now Dan moves into 11th place.
Energy Dan, after having that time penalty, definitely going to be looking to rebound here. Looks like he's going medium softs today. So we'll see if that works for him or not. But it is Smoke who is leading this race at the moment. But a little bit of a battle up there ahead of Energy Dan as Simo gets by Lewis. Or excuse me, Lewis is getting close to Simo.
You can tell Mansell is coaching her right now, just doing everything he can to keep Simo ahead of Lewis. Still with me, Tim?
And now Dan has caught Lewis. Dan has caught Lewis.
Oh, here we go.
So it's a three-car battle for that 7th position. Dan on those fresh medium tires should be able to make easy work of these drivers.
Oh, Snellweg gets a penalty.
So good on defending. Dan thought about going on the inside, not able to do it that time. They're approaching the hairpin now. Let's see if Dan can pull something out of his hat this time around.
This is really interesting, Tim, isn't it? That this is really going on. Let's see how this battle really shakes out now.
So down the DRS straight. Energy Dan using that DRS and the slipstream. He should be able to get by Lewis, but Lewis has DRS on Simo. Simo is going to be a sitting duck. And Lewis is it going to be 3 wide? No, it's not. But Lewis goes around the outside with Simo in the front of the car. She spins. Lewis and Simo dropping back.
Oh, so unlucky there for Simo. Lewis did try to go for the move, made contact, I think, with her left front, and that made her spin round.
So now it's Lewis versus
Liverpool FC Pro has spun.
Lap 15 to 35 here. A lot of drivers spinning, a lot of drivers having time penalties. This has been an insane race so far, and BXI starting to get close to Snellweg for 3rd. He is on the back of him.
Let's have a look here. Yeah, let's have a look at it. A car is on
Snellweg.
Ooh, this is gonna be close.
And then Gamey thinks trying to make a move on Carr around the hairpin now as well. Gamey thinks he might have just got a better exit, though. He's going to have the DRS on Carr. Not sure what he's going to be able to do with it. Snellweg and VXI still battling it out as well, but not able to do anything with it. There is VXI.
Yeah, I was watching along. I was watching and then the street court as well. That VXI and Gamey, VXI tried to go around the outside of Snellweg, but Snellweg shut the door. And it made VXI to take the much more tighter line going into the chicane. That caused the back end to spin, caused the back end to have a little dance, have a little bit of a wobble, and will give Snellweg a bit more breathing room.
So things just might be calming down a little bit now.
I don't think so, because VXI is still pressuring Snellweg. Well, that's another penalty.
And here goes Energy Dan making a move on the Bear in the Racing Point. He makes it look easy, but the Bear is fighting back hard. But Energy Dan clears that Racing Point machine. Move Energy Dan up in the 6th position. Now he's got a sight set on that Williams of Bossy Gaming. 1, 2, 3.
Let's have a look at VXI once more, Tim. Good move. Good. We were just stunned in silence there. VXI go past Snellweg there, but Snellweg go try to have a little down the outside of VXI. Energy Dan gets a penalty, so does Lewis. Side by side between the two of them as VXI might got the place done. A little wobbly on the exit and blocks off Snellweg. Snellweg is trying to pass VXI, but VXI has the place done and slipped on the stamp. And now the big task is, can he catch Smoke? Look at the gap Smoke's building, Tim. This is incredible from him.
And the battle behind him is really helping with that as well. VXI and Snellweg, and now Stoxy9 joining this mix. Really just, battling it out and really slowing each other down, allowing Smoke to get out to what is about to be, and now is, a 10-second lead.
And the best part about it, Tim, that Smoke, look at the penalties. Smoke hasn't got any. That's the best part about it. And look at Snellweg, Tim. Here we go. Snellweg and VXI side by side towards the wall of champion chicane. Snellweg gets the move right round the outside. Beautiful move from Snellweg from our reigning champion. Great move.
VXI out of the hairpin corner, got a little bit loose, got into the grass. That allowed Snellweg to have a run on him and was able to make that move through the chicane. That car stuck like maple syrup was on the track. Good job to Snellweg, really making a straight line through that chicane.
Do you want a penalty update, Tim?
Go for it.
So, Snellweg 3, VXI 9, Stoxy9 3, Dan 8, Lewis on 13 seconds with the penalties, Bear 8, Cara Gaming, they're both on 3, Podge is on 3, Simo's on 10, 6 seconds for Bossy Gaming, 5 for Liverpool SC Pro, and 6 for Need for Speed.
Oliver, there's so many penalties on the board, you'd think we're in Canada.
It is proper maple syrup, isn't it?
That's what it is. VXI going to try to have a second chance on Snellweg. He's got the DRS now. Snellweg, the sitting duck, and he makes it look easy. VXI goes around Snellweg. Will Snellweg be able to defend? No, he does not. Through the chicane, VXI move him up into second, but Snellweg fighting back hard. Almost hitting the wall of champions, but just barely avoiding it is Snellweg, as VXI is now 4/10 of a second ahead, but that's not going to last. And who is behind Snellweg? That is Stoxy9. He tried to make a move on the inside, but not able to do it. VXI a little bit loose out of 2. Snellweg getting closer to him still, but it's the 3-car battle for second that we are still watching. Williams versus Red Bull versus Haas, and now it's just Red Bull versus Haas as Stoxy9 tried to make a move on the outside. Snellweg shut the door on him. A lot of blocking going around, and Snellweg clips the curb just a little bit, goes through the dirt. Stoxy9 though loses a lot of ground to Snellweg.
I mean, this is just playing into Smoke's hands here. 12.2 second lead now. Smoke could just chill down, have a coffee, have a bit of a biscuit, then go again. He could just literally just do that right now. He's so far ahead right now, we can't even see him on the road.
This is perfect for Smoke at the moment. He is probably in his car just sipping tea, having a good time with no one behind him, no one in front of him, just running his own race.
And he's having a good time in Smoke. Probably one of his most comfortable races in SFR, as VXI still trying to get away from Snell. The gap is now starting to sort of break away now. They might have calmed down slightly before they have a little scrap once more. We've got a big massive scrap behind Cara, Tim. And that is with Bear, Gaming, Shadow, and Gislodian. So no, I apologise. That is Cara, Bear, Gaming, and Shadow. 4-car fight at the moment.
Looks like something's wrong with Simo. I think they just lapped her.
Yeah, they just lapped her. They actually caught up to Lewis now. It's now a 5-car fight for 6th.
Oh my goodness, so we got 2 Racing Points battling it out. Just ahead of them is Cara Lewis and Energy Dan. I'm watching the Racing Points. Gaming things getting dangerously close to the Bear as they go through the chicane, and the Bear gets a better launch through there, but will Gaming things get a better exit? No, he does not. The Bear is going to stay ahead of Gaming things. Now let's take a look at Cara as he's getting close to Lewis here. Lewis really taking it gingerly through the hairpin. Cara has no choice but to stay behind him. Lewis gets a better exit. Cara with the DRS, but is it going to be enough? Lewis protecting his inside, but it's all for naught. Here comes Cara on the inside of the Alfa Romeo, side by side into the chicane though, but Cara clears him before they get there.
Good move by Cara there, taking advantage of a mistake there by Lewis. And now what's happening to Stoxy9? Stoxy9's in the pit. So he's going to try and figure out jumping Snellweg and VXI, as he's now going to fit onto another set, probably medium tyres. Probably. This is a good fight, though. Really good fight. This is between all these cars here. Shadowlands is getting real held up. And as it goes on to the race goes, the longer this race goes, the more longer that Gaming Things is going to put both hands on the championship lead. Don't forget that he's tied up points on Sonic Hawk.
Yeah, Gaming Things and Sonic Hawk going into this race were tied for 99 points. As it stands now, Gaming Things will be able to pass Sonic Hawk in the point standings, but third place is Kara, who is 10 points out of Gaming Things and Sonic Hawk. He is running in fifth. As it stands now, I do not believe that he would walk away with the championship lead, but he will be a little bit closer if the race were to be...
Smoke's in the pits, and he's literally having a chill time at the moment right now. Let's see how it plans out.
Smoke coming out of the pits now. Energy Dan, he comes out ahead of Energy Dan. That is how much of a gap he had on the rest of the field. Smoke goes into the pits in first place, exits the pits in first place, and Energy Dan can do nothing but watch that papaya orange McLaren get smaller and smaller out his front windshield.
Well, there you go. Smoke literally just 13 seconds when it came to the stop. Everyone's got to stop. Smoke is his race to lose. Beautiful day for him.
I'd say Energy Dan's a little bit closer than what Smoke would really like him to be, but Smoke's making quick work of it on those fresh medium tires to pull away from Energy Dan.
The Bears at the back of Lewis right now. Tim, do you want to have a look?
So the Bear will have the DRS, and just behind him is Shadow Lancer. He should have the DRS as well. So there goes the Bear trying to get around. Contact! Lewis into the wall, off the nose of the Bear. Contact still there, banging wheels side by side.
Whoa!
And the Bear spins, he gets clipped by the Alfa Romeo and into the wall of champions.
Well, there you go. And a bit naughty driving there from was it Lewis? Yeah, a bit naughty driving there for Lewis. Could have given the Bear a bit more space going to the chicane, but then again, the Bear did send Lewis into the wall on the left hand side of the straight, but it's going to be sent to the stewards for sure. They will be investigated for that little incident. That is a very big incident there. Wow, unbelievable.
And that actually allowed Shadow Lancer to get close to Lewis, so now he's on the back of that.
Stoxy 9's on the back of this now as well.
And look at that, VXI going around Stoxy 9 like he's sitting still. They're side by side though. No, Stoxy 9 sends it on the outside. A little bit of contact there. VXI does get around him though. So move VXI up into 7th. He's got to chase down Gaming Things, who's trying to get around Lewis.
VXI braked and let Stoxy 9. VXI just braked to let Stoxy 9 go through. Bit of respect there. Shadowlancer does get into 4th. Fair play to him for calling that, because I was watching VXI. Because Gaming Things now tend to have a go at Lewis.
He's got the DRS, but I think Lewis has the DRS off of Shadow Lancer as well. So really, it's a 4-car battle.
Lewis is in
position at the moment.
Wow.
Stoxy 9 getting very close to Gamey here through turn 1, out of turn 2. Will Stoxy 9 get a better exit? Will he be able to look underneath him? No, he will not. Gaming Thing's going to stay in the 5th place for now, but Stoxy 9, he gained so much time on entry.
I mean, this is an incredible race so far. It's... Whoa!
Contact!
Whoa!
Stoxy 9 into the back of Gaming Things, and there is wing damage on the Haas.
And wing damage for Vic as well as the Constantino effect happened. Wow! Such a big incident race.
So Gaming Things was the one that got lucky, and he was the one that almost got sent to the Shadow Realm.
Right, what's my Shadowlancer is coding 4th. Whoa! And Vic suddenly squeezed Stoxy 9 onto the grass. I went and did a Robert Kubica in 2007. That was a real wow. That was very close to being a Robert Kubica there.
Gaming Thing's doing a good job to defend. It looks like VXI, even with that wing damage, is still so fast. Looking on the inside of
oh!
He goes into him and he hits him. He hits him more wing
damage. Come on, guys!
VXI.
Oh man, this race has it all, doesn't it?
And just behind them, it looks like there was a battle briefly between the Mercedes of Simo and Snellweg. Of course, Simo, being a lap down, conceded the position and let Snellweg go by. It was just out of the final chicane next to the wall of champions that Snellweg was able to catch her, so she moved over as soon as she could. Snellweg in 7th, Stocksy 9 and 6 just ahead of him. Gamey Things in 5th place, having to deal with the Haas of Stocksy 9 just behind him. And Gamey Things has no wing damage. Stocksy 9 just hit the wall. That goes to show you how hard he is driving that car.
That's one of the most instant few laps we ever had here. Wow.
So through the hairpin now, Gamey Things and Stocksy 9. And really, you know, Stocksy, he's quick, but he can't get in with the wing damage.
Dan's in. Only 12 lap on mediums as well. So easy goes on to softs as Stocksy 9 gets past Gamey Things as Gamey Things comes into the pits. And Dan does go on softs.
And, you know, honestly, soft tires, that's the only logical choice at this point. As long as you got him, you might as well put him on there. You know, Energy Dan, he can go for the fastest lap and get an extra point. He probably will not win this race, but he can still get a fastest lap. He can still get a good points day for himself in the championship and
indeed so.
for AlphaTauri in the Constructors.
Indeed so, because that's what Tom and Dan have been saying all along. All they care about is the Constructors' Championship, and that's what they are here to do.
And speaking of Tom, he is going to have to pit here soon. He's 12 laps on his medium tires. So
Dan's caught Sonic Hawk already, no surprise.
And as it sits, I think that if Shadowlancer pits right now, Dan will still come out ahead of him, because the undercut is just so strong, especially when you're on fresh softs versus old mediums. Shadowlancer does go into the pits from 3rd place.
So them two are communicating. They're both of them got onto soft tires, and Snellweg gets a penalty for his 3 seconds. Let's see how it all plans out for the AlphaTauri boys.
And Dan jumps Shadowlancer easily. At this point, Shadowlancer is going to struggle to even come out into the top 10.
But with Shadow on soft tires, you never know.
It's going to be close between him and Gamey Things. Gamey going through the turn 1 now, but Shadowlancer is back out on track. He will hold on to the 8th position. His teammate Energy Dan in 5th place.
And he's currently 4.3 seconds behind Snellweg. It is catchable. So right now, Dan is on the chase, is on a hunt for a Red Bull. As actually, speaking of Snellweg, he's on the back of Stocksy 9.
This is for the final podium position. And look at Kara up there in 2nd. 21 laps on those medium tires. When is he going to pit?
That's the question. It's a matter of when. That's going to happen. But do you want to take Snellweg and Stocksy?
And there goes Snellweg. There's nothing to take, Oliver. He's already made the move and made it look easy. Stocksy 9 hit the brakes almost. He didn't actually, but he might as well have. That's just how fast Snellweg was, and Stocksy 9 having trouble through that final chicane. He has not pitted yet, so he's still got that wing damage.
And there was contact. There was contact between. I saw some front wing flying off there. Was that? I saw something there. Stocksy 9. I saw a bit of debris. Stocksy 9
was stopped.
Oh, is she?
Stopped outside the wall of champions, and now she's pulling into the pits, and she hits the barrier going into the pits.
Oh, wow.
She has retired. She wrecked out. Her front wheel is gone.
Ouch. So we've got no fights for now. Shall we have a look at Do you want to have a look at Mr. Smoke? We haven't seen him all day.
No, we haven't. He's been in a different country today. Everyone else is racing in Canada. I don't know where Smoke is, but he's still winning the race wherever he is.
He's just chilling. He's chilling he is chilling in a nice Montreal bar somewhere, having a nice Montreal maple syrup coffee, if that's a thing in Canada.
Oliver, have you ever heard the story of the hare versus the tortoise?
Yes, I have.
Well, I think that Smoke could take a nap under a tree and still win this race. That's how far he is.
we have got a fight now, Ted. Dan has caught Stocksy.
Those soft tires really prevailing, and he goes underneath him. Is he going to make it look easy? He didn't make it look like anything. He's just gone. It's like
he just breezed
wasn't even
by.
there.
And guess who his next target is?
Next target going to be Snellweg. You know, those are two drivers that you just don't really see racing together. So it's good to see them finally getting a battle.
And Dan said last week it's good to see. He's so happy to see Snellweg back up in the front racing once more, wasn't it?
Yeah, and you know that's one thing. Of course, I was being sarcastic a minute ago, but Snellweg Energy Dan, they had such a tight battle last season for the GP4 championship. Snellweg, of course, ultimately prevailing, but they're still very good friends. And, you know, they have nothing but respect for the two of each other. So even though they're rivals on the track, off the track, they can get along, they can cut up, and they can make jokes and all they want and still have a good race.
This has been such a perfect race for Smoke. He's played the strategy super well. Nearly 17 seconds ahead of Kara, who's on 24 lap on mediums. 5 laps, pretty much 6 laps to go now here in Canada. He is rocketing to the moon and back for his first ever victory here in SFR. It's been such a perfect day for the McLaren team.
At least for Smoke. You know, he's up there leading by 17 seconds now. And Kara, I am surprised that Kara has not pitted. However, he does have 6 seconds on Snellweg. I guess he's trying to make those medium tires last just for a poke.
It's going to be tight. That's what I'm going to say the least. It's going to be tight to see how that all plays out.
Now, there have, of course, been some safety cars, so that is probably helping him out a little bit. But really, as long as you're not risking a blowout, I think that what Kara is doing is smart. He's in the podium position right now, and like you said, it's going to be very, very close. But if you think your tires can make it, even if they're a monster to drive at the end of it, you might as well try.
What's the penalty saying now? Let's have a look what the penalties are saying. What's the penalty saying? Let's have a look at the penalty.
6 seconds for Kara, 6 seconds for Snellweg, 3 for Energy Dan, 6 for Stocksy 9. A lot of penalties on the board. Wow.
So right now, Kara and Snellweg are tied on penalties. So right now, Snellweg has to get a bit of a chuff on before if he wants to get past Kara. Well, we say that, then Dan's going to overtake Snellweg, and he's going to make the chase to Kara.
Makes it look easy. Snellweg, of course, out there on old mediums. 9 laps on those tires, 5 laps on Energy Dan soft, so they still have some life left in them. Both drivers, of course, no question about it, can make it to the end of the race. The question is, will Snellweg's tires come in and be a little bit faster than Dan's at the end, or will those soft tires prevail and take Energy Dan to his 2nd podium of the season?
And another question is, how long is those medium tires that car is going to go on? How long are they going to last?
Well, I'd say that the pace that they've had is gone now. The question is, are they still holding air? And so far, it looks like that is the case. But for how long?
I'm watching his onboard, Tim. If you check out his onboard, Tim, look how steadily he's going through the corners. Watch him. He's going 2nd gear in some corners. Look, he's short shifting as well. So Kara is hitting the limit on the tires. He's trying to look after them as all the best he can. Dan is steaming towards him.
And what do we say each and every week, Oliver? That, yeah, a driver can go this many laps on tires as long as he conserves, as long as he's able to manage his tire wear accurately. Well, that's what we're seeing Kara do right now. A good point you brought up there is that he's just being so very careful. And I don't think he's going to get 2nd place. Dan is just too fast at the moment. But I think he might be able to get 3rd.
But that's another question, isn't it? Because Snellweg is still sticking to Dan in the most 6 tenths behind him right now. So right now is the question, there's Dan in the background right there. So hopefully that Snellweg, if Dan could provide a little bit of a roadblock, as Shadowlands is found a roadblock in Sonic Hawk pits, as Shadowlands to go into 6th place. I'm going to keep watching Kara's on board. Let's see how he goes through here. Yeah, he's short shifting right in every single corner. Dan's going to catch him.
Now, Dan, I think that his tires are starting to give up the ghost, though, because he has dropped off significantly, it seems like, and Snellweg, like you said, really being able to stick with them. He's flirting with leaving the DRS range, but Snellweg really staying close. 0.7 of a second separating the two drivers now, and Dan has only knocked off about a second between him and Kara. That last lap.
Or is Dan managing the gap to Kara because he's got Dan's got a 3-second penalty less, a 3-second less than Kara has. Does Dan not need to fight Kara, do you think?
I don't think he does need to fight him, honestly. I mean, if you get up there, then you have no choice but to fight him. Otherwise, Snellweg could go by you. But Kara and Snellweg both have 6 seconds worth of time penalties. Energy Dan only has 3. So all he has to do is survive, and he should get a podium, whether it's second, whether it's third. Energy Dan's going to walk away with a podium here today, as long as he finishes the race.
The person that needs to get past Kara is Snellweg, because right now he needs to get past Dan and needs to get past Kara, and he needs to create a 3-second gap to Dan if he wants to get second. But Snellweg looks like he's concealed. Well, there you go. Dan's caught him. Let's see how this is going to play out for the next 2 laps.
0.4 of a second now. And I think that Kara's podium just went out the window because Snellweg had a lot more pace than I anticipated him having.
A little cough there for Tim.
Just a little bit. But through the hairpin now. Dan really being ginger. Kara probably short shifting still. Snellweg is on the back of Energy Dan now.
And here we go. It should be light work for Dan.
Now,
and it is.
Final lap. If Kara can hold Snellweg off for one more lap, then he might just be able to get third place. But that is going to be a very difficult task.
And there we go.
I don't think it's going to be a possible task because there goes Snellweg around Kara for 4th place, chasing down Energy Dan. But Kara now trying to turn up into high gear, but he has nothing left in those tires. So move Snellweg up into 3rd. Energy Dan in 2nd is Smoke, 23 seconds ahead, is approaching the final sector now, almost in the hairpin.
Well, let's just say Smoke has done a magnificent job today. Strategy on point. He's been fast. He's been consistent. And this has been a perfect race for Smoke. Susan Reagan, your boy is about to cross the line into 1st place, Tim. Is all yours.
And through the final chicane for the final time, past the wall of champions. He's not a champion yet, but if he keeps driving like this, one day he will be. Smoke crosses the line to win his first GP4 race.
Congratulations to Smoke.
Energy Dan and Snellweg battling it out, but there's not much of a battle there. Those soft tires for Energy Dan have really made him sail away. Energy Dan in 2nd, going to finish in 2nd. 3 seconds worth of time penalties, but Snellweg has 6. So Energy Dan will get 2nd place. Snellweg, though, should be able to hold on to 3rd.
Kara gets 4th, Stocksy 9. He'll take the 5th place position. Shalalan Sasori, he'll take 5th. Good result for Shalalan. So look at this, we've got a fight in between Lewis and just, oh my goodness me! What a massive crash! Just Lewis and Lewis made massive contact, and that is not going to end well in the stewards' room. That was unbelievable. Sonic Hawk on the back of just Lewis. This is going to be for position, and that's a magnificent finish. My word! And what's this Tim, out of all of this, Sonic Hawk still leads the championship.
That he does. And what is that? 1 point? 2 points?
Pretty much so, yeah. 2 points for Sonic Hawk.
Now, but wait a minute though. Kara finished in 4th. How many points does he get for 4th?
Let me see.
We got to do math here.
25, 18, 12. Sorry, 25, 18, 15, 12 points.
I think Kara might have got it. I don't know. Where is Mad G?
Where is Mad G?
Standings guy.
But look at Smoke, Tim. He's so happy, isn't he? What a proud. Well done to Smoke, man. Well done.
Congratulations to Smoke. His first win in GP4 And he hasn't even ran a full season in
No!
GP4 yet, and here he is. So here are your official finishing results for the Speed Force Racing GP4 Series Canadian Grand Prix. Smoke getting his first win in that McLaren. Energy Dan his second podium in a row in the AlphaTauri. Snellweg in third in that Red Bull. Kara in fourth. Shadowlancer fifth. Stoxy 9 in sixth.
Great result for just loading as well.
Great result indeed. He started 11th and finished in 7th. Good job to him. The Bear in 8th, Sonic Hawk in 9th, 10th is Gaming Things, 11th is Bossy Gaming, Lewis in 12th, 13th Podge Racing, Liverpool FC Pro in 14th. 15th is Need for Speed, 16th VXI, Simo in 17th, 18th is Otaku Logan. I will do my best to get Smoke into this party as well as Energy Dan.
I got Smoke on my friends list, so I'll try and get some of him as well. I got Smoke on my friends list. Lucky me.
But you're streaming, my guy.
Oh, don't mind a blue screen for a few seconds. They won't mind a little blue screenage. They won't mind a little blue screen. Okay. Okay then. And also, I wanted to get just loading in here too. Because that's his best result of the season.
So while you're at it, I might need you to get Snellweg in.
I'll do that for you, buddy.
See, now when I'm streaming, guys, we have a nice routine to where Oliver can get the guys in here. We had technical issues, so I'm not streaming right now. So I'm having to do this, and I'm out of my element. This is why we pay Oliver the big bucks.
GG, Dan. Well done, mate.
Cheers, mate.
Let's get I've added Smoke. Let's get Mr. Snell. I'll add him in, and then after that I'll add Jizzlodian.
I can add him, mate. I've got it on the list. In fact, I'll do both of them for you if you want.
I got Snellway, buddy. Don't you worry.
I got Guy Jazz.
That's it. Sick. What a race.
Mate, that was nerve-wracking.
I'm sure.
We'll get your thoughts in a second. Here he is. First time winners here.
Hello.
So, Tim, do your famous words, buddy.
So here we are.
We gotta wait for.
That's everyone.
Hi, guys.
How's under?
Gotta wait for Smoke and Snellweg to get in here.
They're all in here, buddy. They're all in.
They're loading in though.
Ah, for you it is, yeah. They're all in, loading in for me.
Well, it takes a while to cross the Atlantic. Alright, I think everyone is in here and they have loaded in. So, before we start the interviews, guys, please make sure you've allowed your voice to be shared. If you don't know how to do that, go over to the party settings, click always allow, and let me know when you're ready.
Done, ready.
Ready.
Alright, so first things first, let's talk to third place, our defending champion of Snellweg. You got a podium last week in Baku, now you got a podium in Canada. Last week you said that your championship hopes were still very, very much alive. And I say that would carry over to this week. Walk us through your race because it was just insane. Did you anticipate a podium at the end of the day?
No, totally not. Qualifying already didn't really feel that good. So to come away with a P3 is, yeah, I did really not expect it. A lot of carnage everywhere, a lot of fights. So yeah, crazy race.
So do you think that you might have been able to have something for Energy Dan there at the end if you didn't have that time penalty, or was he just too fast on those softs?
Nah, he was too fast today, so couldn't do anything about it, unfortunately.
Alright, well, good result for you, Snellweg. Oliver, you got any questions?
Yeah, so Snellweg, the race itself, you have pretty much been consistent today, and Smoke today was pretty much out in his own league. Do you really think today that the podium was the best you can do for yourself today?
Yeah, totally. Who was Smoke? Was he racing today?
Smoke was racing.
I've never seen him on track, mate. So didn't even see him. So yeah, didn't know he was racing today. But no, yeah, I'm really delighted with a P3. Didn't expect it coming in. So yeah, great to snatch it, I guess.
And also, do you really think this is your second podium in 2 weeks now, Snell? That Sonic Hawk had another bad race today. Do you really think this title race it's not going to be you and Energy down like last season? Is it going to be like a much more wide and more exciting championship fight?
Yeah, totally. I think it's like five, 6 people that can all win a race. So it's so much fun. Just you can't expect anything. It's crazy. I love it.
What's it like driving a GP4 now then, Snellweg, with all the competition?
It's way more fun. Almost everybody you can fight with. You can't expect anything coming into the race because some guys prefer this tech and some prefer the other. So yeah, it's just great racing overall, and it is just fucking awesome to say the least.
Apologies for the swearing.
Oh, yeah, sorry guys, sorry.
It's alright, Snell. What about France coming up next week?
We had a bit of a habit that I would say I don't like the track and would end up on the podium, so I hate the track.
Well, you say that, then you probably get a result.
Yeah.
GG, Snell.
It's because of the French, Snell.
So, Energy Dan, you get your second podium in a row as well. And, I know you want your win, but you said earlier in the season that you and Shadowlancer are worried about the constructor standings, and that is your main focus. So, how does this help your confidence? Both you and Shadowlancer finishing, correct me if I'm wrong, 2nd and 5th.
Yep.
And not just in the point standings, but just how does that help your confidence?
Yeah, I mean, my confidence is coming back with adjusting to little practice, so I've been focusing on getting my racecraft bang on. But, I mean, this is another race this season where I've been kind of done over by the safety car, and twice this race, actually. First time, I just passed the pits, so I was forced to stay on those mediums, and then the second time, I think I was turn 3 or 4. So yeah, it wasn't ideal. I think that's what really gave it to Stocksy, because I'd extended too long. Stocksy obviously managed to get onto, is it double mediums you did towards the end, Stocksy? No smoke, sorry.
Stocksy's not in.
Oh yeah. I got done by the first safety car, so you're not alone on that one.
Yeah. So I mean, I think me and Smoke could have had a real good fight if it wasn't for being that safety car doing us over, but. I kind of knew, because I'd always planned to do medium, soft. I knew I was going to be pretty rapid at the end, so I mean, I was doing some great overtakes coming through the field. I think I came out after the first stop, I think it was like 11th or 12th, and I managed to get up to like P7. And I knew that when I get on them softs, I'd be up for a podium, but I was kind of aiming for 3rd, but then when I saw the guys, I was like, right, just look after your tyres, look after your RS, and just deploying the high, the rich fuel setting when I needed to, just not cooking the softs too much. I think I got fastest lap unless someone else got it after.
No, you got it.
You see? Oh, nice. Okay, cool. So yeah, I always try and do the fastest lap on the 2nd lap on your softs, so they're nice and warm, but they don't lose grip. So yeah, then when I just started reeling the guys in, I think Smoke came out in front of me, and I was like, "There's no way I'm hanging on to the back of him anyway, because I have to pit again." So yeah, it's just a case of staying off the curbs, because I think I was 2 warnings, so I was 1 warning away from another penalty. But yeah, other than that, it's some great racing from the guys there. Yeah, congrats, Smoke. Good win, mate.
Thank you.
Shark.
You're not going to drop that, are you?
Dan, like the same question I was asking to Snellweg, what's the competition like now in this season of GP4? It's so much more exciting.
Mate, there's been something like Kara's pace has come out of nowhere. I think last season he had a couple of tracks that he was fast at, but like he's continuously fast on everyone. I mean, you've got Gamey, you've got Sonic Hawk, and you've even got Podge, but Podge is just an unlucky magnet. I think Sonic got some of that today. I think I heard Tom saying I think he dinked his wing or done a spin or something, and yeah, but the competition is really fierce. I know Snell said there's like 5 guys that could win anything, but I reckon it's more close to 7 or 8 that could win it. I mean, there's 7 or 8, at least 7 or 8 guys in GP4 that could win any race. So I know there's the faster guys, and there's that kind of pattern emerging. But like I said, there's 8 people that easily could win a race, depending on what happens. And with the pace that's going on, it's super exciting. I'm sure it's good to watch. I mean, I love watching these back. I always stick it on in the van on the way to work, just listening to it, and then later on that night, I'm not going to watch it back. But yeah, well done to all the GP4 drivers. Absolutely superb as always. I know we get a lot of good feedback from our viewers saying that GP4 is really exciting to watch. So yeah, thanks to all the drivers for continuing to make it the tier that it is and part of SFR.
What's France going to be like for you then, Dan, next week?
Well, I won it last season, so hopefully I can replicate that. But like
a certain Kvyat 26 Torpedo is still salty about that, Dan, about that result.
What about me slamming door in his face? Well, I gently shut it, but, you know.
On purpose.
Mate, that was my one move. I did my one move and he had to brake, so, you know. You got to play smart. I mean, I don't know if anyone listening has seen the advanced driving thing in GP4, but there's an article in there that was produced by Gridfinder saying that sim racing is chess, not checkers. And
yeah.
I waited to make the move, you know, I waited to shut the door. He went to the left, I shut the door, he had to brake, and that's how I won that. So we'll see what happens. I'm not sure anybody's going to be that easy to shut out this season, so we'll see what happens, mate.
GG, Dan.
Cheers, buddy.
Alright, so now we will talk to our winner, Smoke. Now,
Smokey! Come on!
Smokey.
Now, I could ask you about tires. I could ask you about your race. I could ask you about your pace. I just want to know one thing. What does it feel like to finally have that win?
I'm struggling to come to terms with it because I did not expect it to come at this track.
So are you excited?
He's speechless. That's what he is. He's speechless.
I can't find the words to do it because I was gutted about Baku last week because I knew I had the pace for that. Just unfortunate circumstances, things happen, it's racing. But I've been struggling all week round here with track limits, keeping it pointing in the right direction, damage, everything. For some unknown reason, it just came together then. It was just perfect storm situation.
I mean, your pace today, yeah, definitely. And can I ask you one very important question, Smoke?
Yes.
Who's Susan Reagan?
My mother.
Oh, she was commentating throughout the whole stream, supporting you on.
Yeah, I can imagine. I could hear her thumping about downstairs.
Oh dear. So yeah, the pace of how was the setup? How was the car through Canada then, Smoke?
Well, the setup I'd been struggling with all week, and I think I tweaked it on Saturday morning. I just took 2 minor changes, and it felt right, and I was just practicing with that. It just clicked. I don't know. I can't explain it. It just, like I said, it's like a perfect storm situation. Just everything fell into place at the right time.
And your team at Liverpool FC Pro, my brother, he didn't have his best race today, but I'm sure you two are commentating in your chat as teammate at McLaren. How's both of you feeling going into France?
Well, I know he wants to forget Canada for sure, because I was trying the entire race trying to keep him settled. He was getting quite sort of annoyed with himself because he was making tiny little errors here and there. So I'm trying to keep him calm, but whilst trying to keep myself calm and not panicking, especially when I saw Dan get on the softs, and I was just thinking, crap, if I make a mistake, he's going to be on me in these few laps. So I was like, yeah,
that evil laugh at Dan says it all.
Yeah, I just needed to keep it sort of inch perfect. And a couple of times where I started flirting with the World of Champions, I even said that to Liverpool FC Pro at the time. I was like, I'm flirting with this wall too much. I need to stop.
It's a love-hate relationship, isn't it?
I love to hate it, yeah.
How's he feeling going into France then?
I'm I actually really enjoy the track. I'm not necessarily quick at it. I haven't found a decent setup for it so far, but there's a week between now and then, so I may be able to find something.
Don't use mine from TT. It's rubbish, honest.
I'll give it a go later.
No, honestly, it really is poor. It's the worst setup ever.
Shall we speak to Gislodeon?
Yeah, good.
Yeah, let's talk to Gislodeon. So, this is your best result in SFR, and it came in probably one of the craziest races. So,
Correct.
yes, exactly correct. So, you know, how were you able to navigate through the carnage, all the wrecks, you know, the safety cars, the pit strategy, in order to get this result?
First of all, guys, I want to thank you, the commentators, for always putting in your comments at GP4. I always like to watch it, like Daniel says, afterwards, and it's always nice to hear you guys talking. So that's the first. And of course, I have to thank Daniel. He took me under his wings after last season. He gave me a few pointers. He helps me through the setup steps. So that helped me a lot. And yeah, I knew today was all about staying out of penalties. I got hit by VXI, I think, after the first safety car. So I had to go into the pits and change my nose. I got out in P16, I believe. Yeah, and then it was just a matter of keeping your head down and doing your thing. And yeah, like we said to Tom already, also in our chat, just keep your head down here in Canada, because a lot of things happen, and then you see the end result. So yeah, I'm really happy.
What does this result mean to you then, Gislodeon, going into this next part of the season?
Yeah, it proves like how can I say it? It proves that if you keep on going, then things will come your way. So yeah, let's have a go and see what happens. I do not like France, just like Snell. But yeah, we will see. I'm happy.
So good, well done, Gislodeon, to that brilliant result, man, and hopefully that was one terrific result, best result of the season so far for you. Hopefully more better things are going to come for you for the next few weeks. And also another question from me as well, Xander. After France, you've got Austria and Silverstone coming up after that. You looking forward to those two tracks?
Yeah, I like Silverstone a lot.
Good, you can help me this time then, because I can't get along with it.
No. Yeah, Austria also, I like it too. It's it's the circuit of Max, and I like it too. So
you're in the right car for it as well.
Yeah. So we will see. Hopefully, I can score some more points this season. That's the goal.
So, Snellwick, same question for you. What about you? Austria and Silverstone are looming. Snellweg.
I think he's gone.
Yeah. He's gone. Yeah. What about you, Dan?
I'm here.
He's here. He fell asleep. Austria and Silverstone coming up after France. You're looking forward to it? Two very good circuits.
Yeah, Austria last year was a piece of cake for me. I held off the guy, Race Hunter, so that was a big accomplishment. So Austria.
How things have changed.
Yeah, totally. And Silverstone, I like it also. So two good races coming up for me, I hope.
Dan, same question.
Austria I find really boring. I need tracks that keep my mind active. And it's just a boring track. That's why I don't get on with Austria. And Silverstone, it's just a hard track. I do like Silverstone to drive around, but I do struggle to get good results there.
And Smoke, same question.
Austria's high-speed track. I do enjoy it, but it's very easy to get wrong. Dan, just to say, you're saying it was a boring track. Turn your assists off, makes it so much more fun. Silverstone, I enjoy it again. I have to. I'm British. It's just kind of in blood. But it's a great track, especially that high-speed section in Sector 2 onto the Hangar Straight. That's brilliant. but I do hope if it does, when we get to that, it rains. I do like that track in the wet, especially in Inter's
Yeah,
condition.
it's good in the wet.
In Inter's condition, I just love it there. It's great. It just makes it so much harder.
I think that's everyone, Tim.
And with that, I guess that's all that we have time for. But congratulations to our podium finishers. Thank you to every driver that raced with us today. And thank you to everyone that watched the stream. And until next time, good evening, good morning, good day, good night, wherever you are in the world. Have fun. And